Mining is about removing an asset from the ground until it is not economically viable. In that sense, mines arrive, remove, and leave. In complete contrast, communities are the people who are there before the mines arrive, often for centuries, and who seek to live there after the mines leave. We are not here to demonize mining. Mining is important. Economic development is crucial, and the usage of our resources creates employment, generates skills, and creates growth and development. We ensured to have actual ownership of our land through protected legal battles in the 1990s. We ensure that we have title deeds to our ancestral lands and have it in the name of the Bafokeng community. This means that we were able to negotiate arrangements with mines who wanted to lease and exploit our resources.
How do we relate to communities? What is the role of communities? How do we protect the interests of the communities? How do we ensure that the impact of mining on communities is positive?
The opportunity that we see is that there's a new global narrative around the Sustainable Development Goals, and there's a huge role for the private sector to play there, including mining, across continents such as Africa. There's an opportunity to hold a mirror up to the mining sector, I think, to demonstrate the great work that has been done across many companies, but also in the opportunities where there are negative impacts that will impede our ability to meet those global goals.
I mean, we have to start at the end. Instead of closure plans, I think we end up talking about exit strategies, because we don't want to find out that a community or a government expects an endowment or a big trust fund to be set up as you're leaving when your revenues are dried up.
The role of mining or mineral development in the national economy, but also in the communities, ought to be decided by all stakeholders, i.e. the government that owns the resources and the communities as well, but also the industry itself, the companies, as well as the communities, but also the voice of the communities through civil society stakeholders. All of them ought to be engaged in the long-term planning of the sustainable use of this resource.
The community was not relegated to the background. Right from the onset, they were involved, and they were made to appreciate the fact that this is an investment in their health, an investment in their health which can yield economic returns.
We very explicitly, organisationally, treat our community development work as an investment in an asset for the company. Now, the significance of that is that it permeates every aspect of your business. It's something that boards of a mining company can understand because it's in their term of reference. And the third thing is, it means that you will continue to prioritise the investment in community development through times of downturn.
About 30% of the employees were down with malaria. But within 2 years of this project, this was reduced to about 5%. And of course, this means that productivity increases.
You cannot leave behind half of a population if you're going to develop in a community. And gender has to be an absolutely critical part of the conversation moving forward.